Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, you guessed it, we're rolling in some Modern Warfare 2, checking it out. We got Ghost here, one unit of a man. We're going to be playing the game, talking a little bit about my impressions. I think I've I'm level 20 at the moment, so solid, 4 hours, 5 hours into, I'd say more like 10 hours into multiplayer. And I have gotten the chance to play through the campaign. So I'm going to load into a game. We're going to have just a lax discussion about some of my impressions about it. Nothing too formal. I'm going to be playing and talking to you guys at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to load into a game and stick around. Alrighty, here we are in game. This is Farm 19, I think this map is called. Great map, I'm a big fan of it. But yeah, so let's just get started here. We're gonna play around for a little bit, and then I'll start listing off some of the things I like about the game, some of the things that I wish were a bit better. Overall, though, my experiences have been very good. So this game has definitely been really fun so far. Let me cap this point here. Oh, no, Dolphin dove too far. Alrighty, so I'm going to start talking about some of the things that I do like about this game. Oh, that was great. Anyway, so first off, one of the great things I like about this game is just, it's Treyarch. It's a AAA game, super refined. I like to see that they fixed some of the issues that the beta had, which was great. But, it's classic Treyarch, so all of their animations and the gun models look and feel fantastic. So in terms of the fit and finish of this game, doesn't really get any better than this. And yeah, I did purchase the Vault edition of this game, so I did get to use these weapon vaults, whatever it's like FJ, whatever it's called, but definitely like reload it through there for you guys. But these guns look incredible. The skins are super detailed, and I love how they even skinned each attachment. So you buy this one weapon vault, you got so much content. But yeah, graphically, of course, this game looks great. And I think as far as CODs go, of course, your best looking COD so far, which is it's great to see. Moving on to some more of the gameplay elements though, that's one example. It's just hard to tell when you have enemies or when you have teammates because they went with the small blue dot above the teammate's head instead of the normal outline of your teammates. So I have come across the classic shooting your teammates a couple times by accident, back dumping a teammate around a corner because I thought it was an enemy. But yeah, let's see. I think there's someone back here. There we go. Nice. So yeah, some of the more gameplay-oriented things I like about it. Movement feels pretty good. Definitely a lot slower than Modern Warfare 2019, which is good. I will note that I didn't actually get around to playing Call of Duty Vanguard or Call of Duty Cold War. So I do not have the baseline of what those games felt like. I just played a lot of Call of Duty 2019. I got pretty far in that game, so I was a big fan of it, but the movement, especially once people started abusing slide canceling a lot more and a lot of stuff, it got a little out of hand in my opinion, and that did push me away from the game for a bit. So I like the slightly slower pace of this game. Once people kind of get used to this movement system, I'm sure this game's going to get a bit more challenging in terms of having to adapt your movement to maximize how well you play. But a lot of the main thing about the people were complaining about in the beta was just the kind of ADS heavy nature of this game, which is definitely true. There's definitely a lot more aim down sights and slowly peeking corners, or maybe jump peeking corners like this, that this game revolves pretty heavily around, instead of your, slide canceling and all that stuff that went on in Modern Warfare 2019. But anyway, to stop rambling about the movement, gunplay as you can see in this gameplay, the time to kill in this game is blisteringly fast. Like, come on, wow, that was bad. Like I was saying, the time to kill in this game, very, very, very fast, which also plays into the ADS and slower gameplay of this game, because essentially it's a question of whoever shoots first will usually take the win, unless, you know, you choke with your aiming and stuff. But, you know, some of the heavier guns, like the AK for example, up close kills in maybe 4 bullets and has, shoots at 700 RPM, so time to kill is very, very fast. And I've even heard some people compare this, the gunplay in this game, to more of like a milsim when it comes to damage and when it comes to, again, time to kill. In terms of recoil and in terms of overall fit and finish of gun animations, gun models, oh, that was strange, but fit and finish, animations, recoil, everything looks great. I'm a big fan of all of that stuff. I think they did a good job with the visuals overall in this game. So I'm currently playing on high graphics at 1080p. My setup is a 5600X with a 2070 Super, so nothing super modern, but you know, it's a decent system, and at 1080p I'm holding a steady 120 FPS on this small TDM map here, so definitely pretty decent. Frames can dip a bit more once you get into ground war. I'd probably hold around 80 to 70 FPS, but still very playable. And yeah, so overall impressions of this game, I like it. You know, it's a fun kind of game to sit down and chill. Now again, some things I don't like too much about this game. So first off is, you know, the elephant in the room, and a lot of people in the COD community have been talking about this, is the skill-based matchmaking, right? So in this game, I haven't been doing too bad. I have 12 kills, also talking to you guys at the same time, so definitely makes it a bit harder, but skill-based matchmaking, I think, benefits nobody. It is not a fun, you know, element to this game for anyone that's not in the bottom 25%. Because the problem with skill-based matchmaking is it makes this balance of this game very tiring. You have to be sweating to do well, which some people might like that, but me personally, I play Call of Duty as a very casual experience, so I like to sit down, just chill on a Friday night, open a root beer or something, and just hang out and play. So in order to do well, I don't want to have to be absolutely sweating just to do well. So I think that was a bit of an oversight on their part that they added skill-based matchmaking. I do wish they just had a competitive and non-competitive mode, or like ranked and not ranked, where ranked you were just loading into random lobbies, and unranked was just, you know, ranked would be you loading into, you know, skill-based matchmaking with more of that competitive focus, because, you know, the COD community, it's a competitive place, so people like to have a badge that says how good they are. You know, usually that's KD, but it'd be nice if there was some sort of ranking system for this game that would replace skill-based matchmaking, and then normal matchmaking would be just non-skill-based. But that's like my main gripe with this game. I've heard some other complaints about the fact that this game doesn't ship with hardcore. Personally, I don't mind. To me, hardcore has always been kind of a secondary game mode. And also, the time to kill in this game is already so fast that I feel like I'm playing hardcore already. I can't imagine playing this game in hardcore and killing people literally in one bullet with a standard M4. Like, that would just be crazy. So I feel like this game is already... The TTK in this game is already fast enough that it feels like a hardcore experience, to be honest. So, yeah. So as far as multiplayer goes, that was most of my initial impressions. Like I said, I did get to play through the campaign as well, so... Didn't even see that guy. I did play through the campaign as well, so... Campaign I thought was nice. You know, it's your standard COD campaign, very grandiose. You know, you're the badass. You know, of course, Ghost, my favorite character. There we go. Yeah, just great, nice campaign overall. I've heard some people had some mixed opinions about it. Personally, I liked it a lot. I had a good time playing through it. Um, After Call of Duty 2019, I did think Modern Warfare 1's campaign was better. I played through both, and this one was fun. You know, it was nice just to sit down and play through it. There were some interesting points in the story. I kind of wish they fleshed out the part where Graves, a spoiler alert here, but so if you don't want to hear this and you didn't play through the campaign, I would recommend you go play it. But the part where Graves kind of flips to the other side and then becomes the enemy, I feel like that was a bit rushed, and they could have worked on his character development a little more, just to kind of show him flipping to an enemy instead of him just suddenly deciding to become the bad guy. I thought that was a bit jarring. It like raised my eyebrow. I'm like, well, I did not see that coming at all. Which I guess they wanted to be a surprise, but it's usually nice to have some sort of indication that this person is gonna flip. But anyway, so yeah, overall, this game's fun. You know, it's a good Call of Duty experience. Oh, almost got the triple kill there. It was close. Great Call of Duty experience. You know, if you guys have the $70, which I think is, you know, it's unfortunate AAA games are $70 instead of $60 now, but that's how the world is. You guys have the money for it and are contemplating buying it, I would go for it. You know, definitely don't go into this game expecting it to be like Call of Duty 2019, because it is a different game, and I think that was the root of a lot of the problems that people had with it, is that people went into this game expecting it to be very, very similar to Modern Warfare 2019, but there are some key like gameplay differences, like your movement speed, like your time to kill, like your ADS speed when you're jumping, and slide canceling, and all that stuff. That people, it was a bit jarring, but I think it's a good evolution in the Call of Duty format. I do have a suggestion that it'd be nice to see like sort of a juggernaut mode where your characters actually have more health than the standard and guns do less damage, just to drop that TTK a little bit. I think I'd enjoy that mode a lot. It would definitely switch it up and allow for more of like an aggressive playstyle for a lot of people. So just because the TTK is so fast, it leads to a good amount of camping in this game. So if they added a mode where it was like a juggernaut mode where you had maybe twice the amount of health, it would definitely increase the TTK, and I think it'd be an interesting shakeup. But yeah, so those are my kind of informal impressions of this game. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Thanks for playing with this game for me, sitting through it, and I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one. Thanks.